Hey guys, welcome back to the Mini Machine Shop. I'm Dave. Just kind of putzing around in the machine shop here and kind of at a standstill, having problems with the power feed. I think I have to, well, not have to, the little part that goes on the motor shaft that it attaches into the socket. It's aluminum and it's wearing out. The set screw came loose on it. So I was put it in the Spindex. I was going to make another one out of steel, but then I discovered one thing. It's like, okay, I bought this guy for the Spindex. It's 25 millimeters, which is .9, right? 984, 985. And I bought the 1-inch collet. And you think, okay, it should work. All you have to do is just clamp down 15 thousandths. I'll explain in the video here why it doesn't work. So, Spindex is down. I can't make the part for now. So I did some playing around on the granite block. Show you guys some of that, and I'll show you. I did some software. So I'll show you some of the software that I play with, and here you go. All right. I guess now that I've got a really good micron type test indicator, real sensitive guy, I wanted to check the alignment of the vise. And usually I put the test indicator in here in the chuck, but it was jumping all over the place, and then I realized that if I went that way, it was the friction, even though it's very slight, would move it just enough that I was seeing quite a bit of jump in it. Oh wow, okay, it's staying on there. But the other thing too is when I move the handle, if I'm going real fast just using the handle, it'll jump all over the place. Let me zoom in here so you can really see the dial. It's hard to get rid of the glare, but I think you can see the dial. So if I just move it using the handle, it jumped already? Why did it jump? I had it exactly on the one. But you can see it moving around. Let me go back. See, I'm getting all kinds of inconsistent readings here. A minute ago it wouldn't move at all. How do you get it back on the one? What moved? It's coming right back to the same spot. No, it's not. So my arm is moving here again. Arm isn't solid enough for some reason. I'm moving the table right now. I'm trying to get it on the one. I know it's going to be hard to do. Close. Very close. Fraction more. Alright, so now I'm going to move the handle, not using the handle, but just rotating it. And there it moves. If I go back the other way, it's back on 0. Now if I go, yeah, look at that. Something's going on here, just moving it left and right, it jumps. But if I just use the black part of the handle and not the handle itself, I'm rotating it very carefully, going to the left. So the alignment's really pretty good. It's not moving at all. Look at that, I've gone about 3/4 of an inch. Keep going. Yeah, now it's starting to move a little bit. Yay, nay, I don't know. That's pretty good. I'm well over an inch now. And it's staying underneath a 1/10 of a thousandth of an inch. But I guess I need a better arm or something if I want to really test it like that. But let me take you over to the granite block and show you some stuff that I was testing. Alright, here we are at the granite block. First thing I always do is make sure, I keep this guy covered and I don't put anything on it. But wipe all the dust off of it first. And I wanted to verify, these are cheap China type off of Amazon, I think. Maybe it was Grizzly I might have ordered it from. Alright, then we get the indicator on here. Now, it's got to go down more. Alright, slowly bring it up into something. Contact, there we go. Can I get it on a number? Ooh, pretty close. Alright, let me take it off and try to spin that a little bit. Put it back on. Completely different reading. Who moved? Oh, I probably did it when... Make sure this thing is really tight. I should be able to go on and... Yeah, look at that. I'm shifting it. Slowly. There we go. Can I get it up on the one? No. There we go. Got it on the one, huh? No, it moved. Well, take it off, put it on. I better have the same reading every time. I'm at 2/10, right? Yeah. 2/10. Put it someplace else. 2/10. No. What is moving here? Did I hit dirt on this? Yeah, there's junk. I could feel it on the bottom of this thing. Make sure this is nice. This is supposed to be the good one. Was this a stirrup? No. If I tap on it, no movement. Alright, so this truly is flat. So, problem shouldn't be in this. The surface is absolutely flat. Look at that. Not one bit of movement in the needle. Try to get it to 1. That's very close. Oop. Fraction too far. Boy, this is like impossible to do. Try for the 0. Ooh, got it on the 0. Take it off, put it back on. It's just a little bit above. So what? I know it's not a problem here. The other indicator, the jewels down here, were damaged. So when you go left, you can see the needle move, and then you just go right a little bit, and the needle would move to someplace else. So the jewels and everything are good on this indicator. This was a used indicator, but why can I not come off and go back on and get the same reading? That's quite a few revolutions. Let me back it way off. Which way do I gotta go? I gotta go in to lift it up, right? No. There. That way. Alright. I'm off of it. Just barely come on and touch it. There. Alright, so I come off, go back on, come off, go back on. It's the same reading. Come off, go back on, same reading. Alright. I think there's probably inherent needle bounce or something. If you go too far, it's going to bounce to a different spot. Come back on very slowly. Goes right back to the same spot. It's 4/10. Come back off, go back on. No, it's 2. No, it's 4/10. 4/10. 4.5 now. No, that's 4. What am I saying here? Yeah, it's good. Landing on 4 every time here. Move it way over here and go on. 4. Beautiful. Something consistent for a change. Move across the surface, and it does not move. And that surface, you can see, it's not jumping or bumpy. The surface is really smooth. So let's try something else here. This is a match set of V-blocks. So I know my granite surface is good, I know my surface gauge is good, and I know the test indicator is good. Alright, these are matched, right? Yeah, these are Starretts. 0364, 0364. Now, this is the one that goes in the indexer, spindexer, or whatever. Alright, I gotta get it up to this. Well, down a little bit. Oh, too much. Come up. Okay, good. So I wanted to see, and the reason why I was doing all the testing on this is because they advertise this as 1 inch, and they do tell you it's 25 millimeters. If you convert that, it's just under an inch, and I had bought the 1 inch 5C. And yes, you can crimp it down enough here, but I discovered that back here it wobbles. So when you put it in there, you can move it side to side and up and down and all around. So, because I was trying to do a cut, and I'm going, okay, things are not consistent here. So I started checking this out to make sure he was all okay. Come on. There we go. I just need a reading here, that's all. Put it someplace on there. And then you rotate it. Look at that. No movement at all. So it is round. And I can actually, I'm sliding the gauge, V-blocks. But it's pretty, it's just nice. Look at that. Wow. So this guy is indeed round. Take it off gently. And I never checked the inside of it here. Let's move it all the way down here. Oh, this guy wants to tilt. It's because of the weights. Can I get it in there? Jeez, that went fast. I just need a reading, something here. Oh, this thing is moving. I gotta put something on the back of it. There. Some weight. No. Spin it. Wait. I've got movement. I don't know why. The outside was fine. The inside's gotta be fine. Wow. Oh, that fell off now. Yeah, I'm not on there. That's the problem. Go right in on the center. Now carefully rotate it. Look at this, it just fell off. Why is that? Is it really machined crooked? That can't be. I'm moving it. That's the problem. Let me try to hold one of the blocks. Oh, I'm moving in and out, and it's, yeah, that's the problem. I don't think I can test this way by hand. I have to actually have it in the machine and rotating to check the inside. So that'll be when the Spindex is there. But for now, looks like the vise is really square, and I'm getting better at testing things. Alright, since I showed in my last video some behind the scenes stuff of editing, I thought I'd just take a minute and show some of the software that I've found over the years that I think is really impressive. PAVTube is a video converter. I bought this a long time ago, and you can convert anything to anything. Every format that exists is in here. So from audio to video to you name it, like BlackBerry, Asus transformer pads. So I can publish anything I want with this guy. It's not that expensive. I think it was around $40, and they do updates constantly. It's like, I'm surprised I haven't launched this in a long time. I'm surprised there's no update. It automatically checks for it. And if you do find a bug, I have found videos that it's supposed to convert and it wouldn't do it. And so I had contacted, there's bug report and stuff. I had contacted them, and they immediately responded, said send me the file, and I put it up on a server where they could download it.
And within a half hour, they were back to me and they said, go ahead and run the update because we fixed the thing. Let's check for update. Add Apple ProRes or whatever as output. Support encoding to MKV. Compatibility with Sony, LG, Samsung, Panasonic TVs. Jesus, they're constantly doing stuff. But this is well worth it if you guys need to convert audio or video to any format. For years, I'm heavily into photography and I love it. And I use the Premiere Pro CS4. I don't like the CS5 that much. They've rearranged all the controls, but exit. I had bought a series of plugins to work with pictures because the built-in stuff doesn't really, let me grab a picture here. Oh, wrong folder. Open it up. How about this one? These are raw, and there's a JPEG. Open with Photoshop. The filters and things that are in here are just not really that good. Adjustments, they're limited. So I had bought a series of plugins, and they work pretty good because you can see a lot of the details lost in the bottom of this fryer. And this is Thanksgiving, our turkey's in there. You could bring it out pretty good. Let's see, adjustments, brightness, contrast. Bring it up a little bit. See, it floods the whole thing. You just can't play with the dark detail. But there was one program that I discovered. I think, yeah, it was a YouTube video. Watching this guy manipulate photos, wedding photos and stuff. And I happened to catch a little glimpse of his screen, and he was running a program called Capture One. Expensive program, but I can take pictures and do anything I want with them. Window, workspace, mine. It's been a while since I worked with this thing, but you have all kinds of shadow control, everything. How do you import them? Here, file, open, desktop, US5D. Now you do have, whoa, capture files, what? No. How do you get a picture here? Like I said, it's been a while. Can you just drag it in here? You can. Oh, he just grabbed every picture in that folder. But here we go. Exposure, contrast, brightness. Where do I want to go? Histograms, shadow. Look at that. It's taken that only. Getting rid of the shadow. If I did the high dynamic range. But I've taken pictures of a lamp at night on a desk and the curtains behind it, and you can't see the curtain. It's black. It's washed out because I didn't use a flash. And I, excuse me. And I made that picture look like it was done with a flash. It's just incredible. Look at this, curves, noise reduction, sharpening. You can just manipulate absolutely everything in these pictures. So Capture One, it is a fantastic program. What else? Insider, it's a free little utility. I have my laptop is what this is running, but I can scan and I can see all the networks that are around me and whether they're encrypted or not. This allows me, I'm over here, to put my signal where it's not being interfered with on others. And when I go on site for customers, I'll scan to see what's next door and stuff and make sure everything's fine. So this will scan BG and N, 2.4 gig and 5 gig. So it's INSSIDER. Look it up, download it, it's a pretty cool utility. This is a free utility, AXENCE NetTools. Probably going to ask for an update, I bet. Yeah, the last update, it freezes like this now when you open it up, but this allows me to do a lot of different things. I can scan my network, 192.168.1.1, scan network, scan it. Boom, it'll show me everything that's online in my house, identify it all. This is really great. There, things are coming back. Network attached storage. Boom. There's a Brother printer in here on 200. And still not done. I'll just say stop. You can check bandwidth. This should check bandwidth. Yep, there to the router. And how my signal's going up and down all over the place. You can check bandwidth, like to Google. Stop. Right? You just type in Google, GLE.com, I believe. Bandwidth. Nope, I guess not. You gotta have an IP address. Alright. So now you can have NetWatch. I can say add this guy, and if he goes down, it'll email me and report there's a problem. I have this on a lot of my customer sites, the servers and stuff, where it's monitoring printers and different things, and if something goes wrong on their network, I'll know about it immediately. Scan host, nobody to really scan. Yeah. So it's really a cool tool to play with. You go ahead and you can download it, and then they make you register it, and they send you an email with a code, and you enter the code in, and it's live. So it's a great tool. I love it. Remote desktop stuff. This is my network. I have a network attached storage. It's 2 terabytes in my office, and everybody backs up to it. My main desktop backs up everything to it. My wife's computer, the kids' computers, even though they're not here, you know, they're in different parts of the city, they back up to it. In the program that I used to just kind of back up my main desktop, all the work I did once a week or so. Boy, that was miserable because it crashed and I lost a ton of work, a bunch of invoices. I had no idea who owed me what. I lost an entire website that I was developing. So from then on, I use a program called Shadow. I don't think do they sell it anymore? Let me see. Here you go. Here. Shadow. Backup. Shadow backup. Oh, that's in another language. I don't think that's it. Android backup, iPhone. Does that backwards for workstations, computers. If you can find it, I've forgotten who made it. I don't think this is it. But the thing is, it runs in the background constantly, and it's monitoring files that change. So if I open up a Word document and I make a change, the second I save it, it's immediately shadowed, copied to the NAS. So with that, you don't lose 1 second's worth of work, which is great. But oh, it's NTI Shadow. Yeah, let's see if that's still around. Oh, home, NTI Shadow. They still sell it? Products. Backup 6 now. Somebody in here. NTI Cloud backup now 6. I wonder if that does it. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, continuous backup, all that. So it's backup now 6. I don't know what it costs. But I think you probably download. Yep, free trial. Backup now 6. So go and get NTI Shadow and check it out. That's the program I use for backing up. So the NAS holds everything. What else is there? TeamViewer. It's a cool little program. Run. When the customer has a problem, run only, personal use, accept and run. You can go to teamviewer.com. I run it here, and I have them go to teamviewer.com and they click on join a session, and they give me their number and their password, and I can connect and see their whole screen and have full control of their computer. So if they have a problem going on, I use TeamViewer, help them out. Everybody's thrilled to death with that. What else have I got in here? There's not much else. Yeah, all my drawings are done in Visio, which was an independent company, and then it got bought by Microsoft. Where's a Visio document? Do I have any in temporary? Temporary is a folder on the NAS that we all use to transfer files between computers. Label, okay, here. There's a network diagram they did for a customer. So it's real easy to work. I mean, you just draw lines, boxes, anything you want, circles, ovals. You can also do it to specific dimensions down here. I can say I want this box, it's 1 inch by 1 inch. I want it to be 0.5, enter the boxes change. So you can draw to scale. And that's what I've been doing most of my drawings in for the Mini Machine Shop to post on the website. So it's a cool program, Visio. This is Visio 2000, so it's a little old, but I think Visio is still around. Close that, don't save it. Is that about everything? Yeah, well, that's just a taste of some of the software that I use on a regular basis. Other than this one, this is an expensive one. Redmond. It's a remote program that I can use to connect to servers and things like that. Boom. Immediately, I'm connected probably 40 miles away from me right now. This is a server at a company, and I can look at their network, I can look at the router, reprogram anything, do whatever I want. It also runs a virtual server on this guy. So that's this program. Alright, well, hope everybody enjoyed that.